Let's find out what the market makes of all this and what Schroder's Investment Management makes of it all. Andy Lynch is here.
Yeah, thanks very much for speaking to us. So you hold shares in Banco Santander, Spain's biggest bank. What did you make of those numbers?
They were okay. They're obviously much less traumatic than BBVA's earlier in the week, but they've used the capital gain they made on Brazil to offset that with bad loan provision. So there's going to be a lot of number crunching that needs to go on to really work out quite how much the losses they're seeing in Spain now really are, because there's so many moving parts in a big bank's numbers. What you see at the first glance often isn't what you get when you've actually unpicked what they've tried to cover up.
It sounds like you're quite concerned about loan write-downs.
Yeah, I think every bank in Spain is seeing the problems of the economy, the problems of their housing bust. Santander is protected a bit because they've got operations here, they've got operations in Latin America, they've got some in the US as well, so they're much less domestically focused on Spain than someone like Banco Popular is, but still Spain is a huge part of their business, it's their home market. They're going to be taking pain as a result of the economic collapse that we're seeing there.
Let's move it out to Shell. I mean, it's such a, again, we've got so many moving parts to Shell. But it's a long-term story, isn't it, for you?
Yes, I mean, for me, Shell is not so much about the fourth quarter numbers, which look a bit light, but actually the projects that are coming on in Qatar late this year, early next year, the gas-to-liquids project that they're doing, because that's going to drive cash flow from 2012 through to 2020. It's going to improve return on capital for them. And so comparing them to BP, Shell have done the investments, got the projects coming on in the next couple of years.
So you'd be a holder there of Shell longer than you would be BP at the moment?
I think BP is sort of in the situation where Shell was several years ago, needing to do the capex.
Right, we've got, what, 14, 15 minutes to go before the start of the trading day. It's a bit of a rally this week. Can we continue it?
I think the big driver is going to be numbers. So we've had some numbers today that look quite good, others that look a bit light. We need to see companies coming out, delivering on the fourth quarter numbers, and being hopefully upbeat about the outlook for 2010 as well. That's really what the market needs to keep on moving higher. It's earnings upgrades, it's companies coming out and saying, actually, we can keep on delivering higher profits in 2010. And if companies say that, yeah, we probably can keep climbing the wall of worry.
Also expecting Bank of England and the European Central Bank to speak about their benchmark interest rates. What do you expect from that? How do you think that their policies in the coming months will impact on you?
I think it's very clear that no change to policy rates from either of them today. The Bank of England will probably say quantitative easing has been put on hold for the time being. I think we will, the big question for the market will be when they start raising rates, does that pull the rug from under every consumer and every corporate in the UK and Europe? And because they'll be worried about that, I think the raise in rates is going to be later and more gentle than we would have thought maybe 3 or 4 months ago. And so hopefully it will be something the market will have got itself strong enough to cope with when they pull the rates away. So not a theme for H1.
Andy Lynch, thanks very much.